Hi guys, hello, it's Darlene with Chocateur. Happy Saturday, happy Mother's Day Eve to those of you that are mommies, and you might just be a fur baby mommy, and that's great. You know what, we love all of our moms, whether they are mothers that mentored us, maybe our friend's mom, maybe a mom you knew through church, or our pet moms. Yeah, there's a lot of you guys out there. So happy Mother's Day Eve. I hope everybody's having a great day. Oh my goodness. I had my sale today over in the VIP group. If you missed it, there's still plenty. There are still tons of transfers available. I'm going to leave it open till Monday night because I know it's hard for you guys. Okay, so, it's busy today. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. I'm going to give you a couple of days to shop, and then I will start invoicing. So don't look for invoices until about Wednesday evening. Honestly. Yeah, probably. I'll have my granddaughter help me with that. She's really good at it. I'll make sure that I double check everything, and we'll get those out as quickly as possible. But we have a great project today. Yeah, some cute little patriotic angels, and I'll tell you all about them because they're just so darn cute. You're going to love it. You're going to love this project. This is another project that I did something similar like this way back when my kids were little that helped put food on the table. So it's kind of modified for a laser. So this is one of the patterns that goes way back to ones that I used back when my kids were tiny, and I think you're gonna love it. There's an angel that stands that's going to be like a shelf sitter, and then there's 3 angel ornaments, and they're patriotic ones, so you can use them now, but you could put them on your tree too. These would be great on the little white Christmas tree that I have here that has nothing on it. Yeah, let me show you. Can you see the Christmas tree? Oh, kind of, sort of. Like right here, that has nothing on it right now. So I'll make these. See all my paints? Tons of paints right there. All right, how is everybody? If you are not a designer, I would love you to sprinkle this video. Let's get this out there to as many people as we can today. And tons of sprinkle gifts going out. Yes. Who has been getting their little happy mail? I want to know if you love it. Do you love your happy mail? Because we have fun giving it to you guys. Yeah, I love giving free stuff. And the girls love it too, because they're like, can this go in your little box for happy mail? If we have 1 or 2 of something, they just love to just get rid of it. Let me see who's here. Oh, hey, let me make sure I'm live. What if I'm not? What if it just says I'm live and I'm not? So if I can get some comments out there, that would be awesome. It's trying to connect. It's trying. Let me see on my phone. Oh, there I am. Let me make sure my volume is down. Let's sprinkle this to the VIP group. Guys, busy day. Like I said, with the sale, there's tons still available. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this one. Yes. Okay, let me see who's here. I'm going to cough again. Sorry, guys. Allergies are really kicking my butt. I did take my medicine this morning, but still, it's got a real hair on it. It is a pain. It's a pain in the butt. And I'm getting messages. Oh, yay. Awesome. Okay, so hi, Deb. How are you? My sister. Hi, Sarah. Happy Saturday afternoon. I know I'm a little bit late. That's okay. I was getting ready to go live, and then hubby came in. He showed me a fruit tree. He's planting another fruit tree. We have fruit trees all along our little sidewalk area where it's accessible to the public, and occasionally they just go through and they strip all the fruit, and I just get so mad. But there's nothing you can do. So he's putting another fruit tree that's in our front yard. He took out one of the palm trees that had died a while ago, and he replaced it with one of those little mandarin oranges. And I think it's going to be really good. It's just tiny. It's just a tiny tree. So he was talking to me about that. So partially his fault, partially mine because I'm behind. And I wanted to make sure I got these cut out. And I had to make an adjustment like last minute. So these will be in the Etsy store. They're not going to be in the VIP group. I'll post a picture though. I haven't uploaded it yet though. Hi Laura, how are you? Hi Carol. Oh, thank you. Yes, Mother's Day tomorrow. We were spending the evening. We're having dinner with my kiddos. They're coming over, so that will be nice. Thanks for sprinkling, Laura. You are always so good about that. Hi, Julie. Hi, Denise. Happy Mother's Day early. It's hard to know if everybody is a mother. I don't want to offend anybody. And it's hard if you've lost your mother. Oh gosh, it just tears at your heart. But yeah, it's really, really difficult sometimes. My mom is still around. She's still hanging in there. I sent her flowers because she loves stuff like that. There's nothing that I can send her. You know, I used to send the fruit baskets because my dad doesn't like fruit. So I would send the ones that were cut up, the cute little ones that had like pineapples cut in the shapes and strawberries and all of that. But she really isn't eating much, so I sent her flowers so she can look at it. And she'll probably ask him a dozen times, now where did those flowers come from? Those are so pretty. That she just, she'll probably drive my dad crazy, but at least I know that there's something there for her. So, hi Tina, how are you? I know, Diana, I love it too. I love it too. Thanks for sprinkling, Lisa. I have something else to share with you guys. I have a sneak peek. Thanks for sprinkling, Tina. Julie, you got yours. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Karen West. Hi, Cynthia. Howdy. How are you? I've been reading a lot of this stuff that you've been posting some funny things. I love it. I love it. Carol, you got your happy mail. Yay! So happy you got your happy mail. Tina, you haven't got your mail yet. You will. You will get all of it soon. Very, very soon. With extra stuff. Extra stuff in there. Diana, you just placed an order. I heard it go through as I was getting this ready. Lori, saw parts on the news that California is very hot right now. I wonder how hot it is. I am not sure. Let me look and see. I don't know how hot it is out there today. It is, that's Big Bear. Big Bear 68. Here, my location, it is only 76 according to my phone. So not too hot yet. Not too hot. Oh my goodness. Oh, Julie, your mom is still in hospice but doing better. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's so hard. Hi, Maria. Thanks for sprinkling. Denise, you're a military mom, so the patriotic stuff is always your favorite. Yeah, it's so hard. It's so hard, Denise, when you lose your mom or your dad. It's really tough. But you'll love this project. I'm hoping I can put a smile on your face. And I think I made some of you laugh yesterday with what I posted about Miss Marley. She really didn't find a rabbit, but it was hilarious. I've told that joke a couple times. In fact, Melissa came to my house yesterday and I was telling her and she was believing it until I got to the punchline. She goes, I heard this somewhere. So it was funny. It was a funny one. So go back and read that. If you didn't read it, you're going to die because I was dying. I was like laughing my head off when I saw it. It was hilarious. So let me see. You're 91 today, Betty. Is 91 degrees in, let's see, are you in Nevada? Can't remember where you're at. You are Central California, right? I am thinking, I'm trying to remember which city you're in. Now you have to add the angels. Yes, they'll be listed. They'll be listed later tonight. So I have to take the pictures. Hi, Maria. You got happy mail yesterday. Yay. Awesome. Okay, guys, let me put you down to the project so you can actually see it all. There we go. Bakersfield. That's right. Okay. I was trying to remember exactly where it was. Okay, so let's turn all these cutie pies around. So I did very, very similar things like this way back when my kids were little. This is from my favorite designer, and I did modified things of hers forever and ever. She inspired me to do my own little line of ornaments that we sold wholesale for a very long time. And there we go, just like that. So she is one of my inspirations all the time. I love her work. And so she modified this pattern. I've used this pattern forever and ever, just cutting it out with the scroll saw. But see how cute they are? This one's gonna stand. This is 4 layers thick. So it's gonna be, oh my goodness, it's going to be like just over 1/2 inch thick. when it stands, I'm hoping it stands. If it doesn't, I'm going to put a stand on the back. Okay, so if I have to add a stand at the back, I will. So it says Let Freedom Ring. This one's a standard. These are ornaments. They are a little bit larger than what you would think an ornament might. You might want an ornament to be, but I love my angels to be chunky. Yes, chunky angels are the best. Just like us, chunky angels, right? Oh Lord, I know. I see, when somebody told me it, I was believing it too. I was believing it. So I had to get you guys. And I should have done it on April Fools, but you know, it just didn't work out that way. I am trying to get myself up in the corner and my Switcher Studios. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Melanie. Thanks, Deb. I know, I love these. Okay, so they're going to be red, white, and blue. There's a lot to paint, though. So, guys, if you can't watch it all, that is A-okay. Remember, there's always the replays. You will be able to go back and watch the replays. Oh, I was going to give you a sneak peek. Where'd I put it? Oh, you know, I've been working on farm animals. So here's another one, a blast from the past. Okay, this is a little cow. Can you see his face? Maybe if I put my hand like that. Can you see his cute little face? And he has a little neckerchief. So this, and then he'll have wire right here. So this is coming up along with the little piggy wiggy. I'm not doing a chicken like this unless I can really figure it out, because the legs would be really funky. But isn't this cute? This little cow's coming up. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to save it for the Chocathon. I'm having a hard time saving stuff. Like this, I was like, I have to make these now. All right. Let's do this. Let's do the little sitter first, and let's move all these guys up out of the way. Let's do the sitter first on the little small board that we have, so we can see what it looks like. Okay. And I did have to modify the pattern. So if you are a laser cutter, I did modify the pattern because it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I did some modifications. So if you're looking at it and you bought this pattern and you go, mine's not like that. No, it probably isn't. I just made some improvements. So hi, Holly. Thanks, Luann. The only way to beat it would be gingerbread man. There will be chunky gingerbread man too. We love chunky. We love chunky. Okay, so this is the star. Basically, it's kind of like a halo. Okay, so the star that goes behind the head or the hair, whatever you want to call it, it's in lieu of a halo. Okay, so little star there, and then look at inside of here. There's all these stars. So on the dress, there's stars. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these down here. They pop out. Okay, there are quite a few pieces to this. So it's easier to pop these out than to paint them. The ornament had it on there and it was just scored. I decided that wasn't the way I wanted to do it. The ornament, I made it so it pops out. Okay, that can go right there. Her dress will be blue, like a dark blue. The stars will be white. This will be yellow. Face will be our warm beige. I just find the right face color. Okay, these are all just pieces that are glued together. I think I'm going to glue them together now so they can be drying. Okay, this is the wings, and the wings are going to be like a flag. So we'll paint it white first, okay? And then we will go back and we'll do the stripes. We have hands. The hands can go right down here. We have Let Freedom Ring, and we have a heart. The heart is red, okay? Let's find a place for this heart. I know. How's about if we kind of rearrange things? Okay, and then Let Freedom Ring, we'll set that there. We can move this down a little bit. You went last night to see the movie The Book Club. It was a very cute movie. Oh, how fun. You guys know I don't really get to go to movies. I have to wait till they come out on a video or see it on TV, because most theaters have popcorn. I don't know the theater that doesn't. And I'm allergic to popcorn. I can't even be in the same area. Like when Target used to have their popcorn and they would point the little popcorn machine towards the door, so when you walked in, you and your children are going, I need popcorn. I would have to hold my breath while I walk through that part. Okay, I'm just gluing these together so that they can get nice and dry. I'm going to kind of wiggle it, get it in shape. I'm putting this on the back, okay? So this is not on the pattern, but I put this there because I want this to be able to stand up. I am in hopes that this will stand up. If it doesn't, then I'm going to put a little stander on it. Okay, a little stand on the back. This goes at the bottom, and then the wings go right above that. Okay, so I added that piece just so that it will help it stand. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side so it can dry, and then we'll just keep going. You watched The Mother on Netflix today. Oh, it's good. Oh, nice. Angels are one of your favorite things. Mine too. I love angels. I absolutely love them. You know, how can you go wrong with angels? You really can't. Okay, so we're going to do this one first, and then we'll do our little ornaments. Okay, so we're going to do red. And I did get a brand new one out. I don't know if I want to use this one. This one is primary red. Yeah. Teeth. Don't tell anyone. Darlene used her teeth to open it. Okay, so this is scored. So that was a thing that I did too. So I scored it, also put the marks for the hands so you know where they go. Okay, so that's something I added. Sometimes I just like to have a little extra there for you guys to make it easy. Okay, this red is primary red. You can use whichever red you have. I don't really have a favorite red. I think this red's fine. I use country red a lot. Now you can cover this whole thing because the hands are going to go over the top of that. So just paint this on. You're probably only going to need one coat. This is the premium MDF that is really good, and you usually don't need to have 2 coats. So go ahead and do that. What else did anybody else do? What else have you guys been doing? This one is marigold. My yellow is marigold. Whatever yellow you want to use is absolutely fine. I just wanted it to kind of be bright, a little bright. Okay, so marigold. Oh, you guys, here's something funny. So yesterday I had to drop packages off at the post office, and I had some big packages going out. I was like, I want to get 100% caught up. So I went to the post office. I dropped things off, and after that, I had to go get some Mother's Day cards because I hadn't done it yet. Okay, so I went to Walmart, and in the craft department, guess what I found? I found this lone jar of craft paint that was ceramic coat like this, but a huge jar by itself. One. There was nothing else around it. No other jars of paint that were Americana. It says Americana brand. A large jar that was kind of squatty. Okay, so it was big around, but it was squatty, and it was all by itself. There weren't any other ones there. It was the weirdest thing. I'm looking around, going, okay, where's the rest of them? There wasn't any. So my best guess is that it was a return, and the reason that I know that is when I got home. Oh, and it was teal. Okay, so it's a teal color. It actually said teal on it. So when I got home, I opened it. I was like, I wonder if this looks. A lot of times I'll open it at the store, but I didn't. Okay, so I got it home, and I was like, I wonder what color of teal it really is, because on the outside it's hard to tell sometimes. So I opened it up. Guess what? It was a return. Somebody returned it, and it was partial. It was probably like 3/4 of the way full. But the reason there was one is because it was old stock from a long time ago, and I don't know how they even returned it, because sometimes you'll go there and they'll go, we don't have this in our system anymore. We know that you got it here, but it's too old. We can't return it. So it was old stock. Crazy, right? And I didn't go back to my receipt to see how much they charged me. It said that it was $5.99 on there, and I was like, okay, $5.99. That's pretty good for a big jar. And I need to find my receipt. I might have already thrown it away accidentally, but yeah, it was just this lone jar of big teal paint, and I was like, it's going home with me. So that's what I did yesterday. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have to do this white also, because then we'll go back and we'll do the stripes. Okay, so we'll do this white. So we have, we're going to do dark blue. On my phone, I was still painting that, and I was looking over. looking over. On my screen, it has words on my screen. It just says, is one of my inspirations. And it just, it's stuck on my screen. Does your screen have words on it? My screen has words. Are you guys seeing words on yours that are just there? Okay, so this part is the only part that's really going to show is the corners. Behind it is not going to show. You don't have to paint it all, okay? Because it's going to be glued to the back of your little angel. So you can paint it if you want to. It's going to be white, okay? So you can kind of see through it, the stripes. No words. Okay. That's so weird. Let me show you. On my phone, it says, is one of my inspirations. It's just stuck on there. The word is just stuck there. That is really crazy. Yeah, I have it on my phone because I like to glance over and say, am I still live? Because you know what? There's been times when I haven't been, and I'm just talking to myself and somebody's trying to send me a message, hey, you're frozen. And I just can't even see it. Okay, so dark blue, we're gonna use bright blue, actually. Is that the color I want? Probably. I'm looking around for other blue. I don't know. I guess that's what color we're gonna use. It is bright blue. We're gonna do the dress, and I'm gonna try really hard to not get any up on the face area. I'm gonna try super duper hard to do a good job. Let me get a good paintbrush. Oh my goodness. All right. So dark blue, dark navy blue would look really good with this. And also, we're going to do garlands with this. We're going to make these into garlands. I used to do little angel garlands all the time. Angels were so popular for so long that I got kind of burnt out on angels. I know. You probably think, how could you get burnt out on angels? But I used to make every single craft show. I would make a bazillion angels for the next week. I would go home and I would be making when I did my angel ornaments. I had this cute little design that I made, and my angel ornaments, I would do 100 of them. I do 100 gingerbread men. I would do 100 of my little snowman, and I had a stocking, and I think I had a penguin, but the penguin didn't sell as well. Okay, but I would sell out completely 100% of each of the other ones every weekend when I would go to our local mall. Okay, I'm going to turn it. And I would be there personalizing. And it's so funny because then I'd have to go home and I'd have to make more. And the angels were hard because I put that fuzzy hair. Do you remember that fuzzy hair? That was kind of like wool. And it came in a little thing it looked like it was braided. And I probably have some around here. Well, maybe not. The girls are pretty good at getting rid of those things that I don't use. Okay, let's dry that because I want to be able to do right up where the face is. And let me just get in a little bit closer for you guys. Not that close, guys. Let me move it over. Okay. All right, so I want to do up where the face is, but I don't want to pull any blue into it. So let's dry it. Everything else looks really good. This is so cute. If you want to do your star a different color, you can do your star a different color. I'm going to leave it white. We will be speckling these. So let's dry this so that I can do the face and not have an issue, but we may as well dry everything. Right? And then we'll do the hands, the face. We will do our little cheeky weekies. We're going to do the stripes on the wings. Okay, so this is one project. We have 3 other projects that are the ornaments, and if you can't stick with me, if you have something else you need to be at, or you just can't hang for that long, there's always the replay. Always the replay. You know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like the braided stuff, and it was wool. I used to buy it, a ton of it at a time, and I hated having to use it, but you would pull it out and it looked kind of like an accordion type hair, and then you fuzz it up a little bit and you glue it to the top of the angel. That curly hair, remember the curly stuff that came in the bags? Oh gosh, guys, that was a pain in the butt. I think I'm going to grab a regular flat brush for this. I think it'll be easier. Let me get for the face part. Okay, just to do like right there. So sometimes you just got to go with what you feel is best. This is warm beige. So, and you know what? I can actually put some on the face And then we'll use it for the hands also. But this angle brush is going to be easier right up there. Although I need new ones. My brushes, you know what? Here's the thing. My brushes don't always get cleaned right away. So the paint starts to dry in them. Okay, you don't have to be perfect right here. There is going to be a little jute bow right there. Yeah, we're going to put a little jute bow. Can you hear the dogs? They're out there, and I got too much. Let's put some of that back in here. Can you hear them? They are running around. They're doing zoomies. They're doing zoomies in the other room. I'm surprised they're not in here. I can hear their colors. I can hear their colors. They're so funny. Okay, so I have a little bit of a dilemma with my Chocathon. The only day available for me is next Sunday, next week on Sunday, because this month is just going by so quickly, guys. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm trying to decide what to do, whether to do it then and it's just going to be me because my helper, she had a commitment that day, and that's absolutely fine because I figured that it would conflict because it's on a Sunday. Anyways, I might decide to do it differently. What if I broke the Chocathon up to like a couple of nights during the week? I just did stuff at night. I don't know. I want to raise money for Watts of Love. I really do. But I just don't know about doing it all next Sunday. The following weekend is a 4-day weekend, and we are going up to the cabin to clean up stuff. It's time to spring clean. Okay, now I'm going to dry this, and then we're going to do our stripies on the wings, and we need to do our cheekies and our eyeballs. So, hi Pam, how are you? Oh, you believe you have an angel that I made for Christmas? Yes, way back then. Yes, I bet you do. I bet you do have one of my angels from way back when Deb and I first met each other. Way back when I found my birth mom, and then I had a sister, and then I found my brother. Oh, my brother found me after that. So yeah, I bet you do have an angel that I made way back then. That's so crazy to think about that. Okay, so let's do this. We are going to ink all of our edges. We do have a second one to do. Okay, we're not going to ink the stars because I want them to be bright. And it's starting to bubble up. Sometimes it gets too hot. It's pretty hot. Let's just let it dry. We'll do the cheekies after we do stripes. Let's do stripes. Okay, so let me just move this and we'll do our stripes. I'm going to grab my red. I'm going to shake it really hard because it was brand new, remember? Remember, it was brand new. So we're going to do red, white. Let's see, red, white, red. Okay, perfect. Okay, so our little angels are the same way. We have little angel ornaments. If you're just coming on, this is a sitter. This one's going to sit on a shelf, an angel that's patriotic. There are regular angels too. So just so you know, I just chose the patriotic one to do the patriotic one first because I love stuff like that. But there's regular Christmas angels that she made also. I love this design. Like I said, I've been painting these forever in a modified version, and this just is a new version that this designer had come out with that I love her stuff. But way back when my kids were little, I looked at her stuff for inspiration and made my own little things. And these are similar, very similar to what I made way back then. So it's kind of fun to just kind of a blast from my past, you know, and be able to share that with you guys. All right, so just turn it around. I can see where my scored lines are, so I know exactly where to do my stripes, and it's kind of wavy like a flag. And then I'm trying not to make it lumpy, okay? So I'm trying to make it nice and even. Marley's outside barking. Oh my goodness. Those dogs, they're cray-cray. They're so funny. They love each other, but at the same time, all of a sudden, Chloe will just she's just done. Chloe's just like, I am done with this little sister thing. I love my little sister, but can you take her away for a little while? She just gets a little crazy. So I think that Marley will calm down. She's getting spayed this week, and I think just even having the surgery is going to calm her a little bit because she's going to be on pain meds. But I think that it will calm her, even though some people said that mainly it's boy dogs that does it with. I think my granddaughter told me that mainly it's boy dogs that when you neuter them, they really calm down. But I am hoping that it calms her down. And then Miss Chloe will be next. We're just doing one at a time. It's so expensive, guys. Oh my goodness. So I don't know how much it is where you guys are, but okay, that's all. So one side has 3. Okay, yep, that's how that is. Just like that. Okay, we need to do the face, the cheekies. And I'm trying to put my brush here. I want to use this brush again. Oh, my brush is almost all jumped onto the floor, which, you know, this floor is trashed. We've been painting in this room when we did our wholesale ornaments forever. We've been painting in this room forever, and you know what? There's paint that's been spilled on this floor. The walls have paint on them where we haven't touched up stuff yet. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. Cheeky Weekies. All right, we're going to use, this is a little dauber. I found some brand new ones. These, I believe, are, yeah, Martha Stewart, but she's not around anymore, but you might find some. So we're going to do our cheekies, and we're going to do our eyeballs. So the color I chose for the cheeks is blush pink. Okay, it's like a mauve color, kind of like a mauve color. So if you don't have that, just use what you have. You do not have to go out and buy new stuff, guys, please. Do not go buy new paint colors. You can mix your paint colors too. Okay, so this is the way that you do it. You take your little dauber, put it into your paint, and then on your little piece of paper towel, just kind of start twisting to get some of that off. You don't want it to be dark, okay? And then you're gonna go, okay, where's my cheekies? There's a cheek, and there's a cheek. And then I usually will put a little white dot at the top of the cheeky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it though, because I want to make sure that it's dry first. Uh-oh. My paintbrush is trying to get away. Hang on 2 seconds here. Oh. Yeah, now I have paint on my wall. That's okay. Just a little paint on the wall is not going to hurt, right? At least it's back there. Okay, so I need to do eyeballs, and I just need a little bit of black paint here. And then we will do our eyeballs. We'll do a little dot for the on the cheeks. We're going to do our splatter on these, but I feel like I should do that at the very end. I'm doing this one first so I can glue it together because it's going to stand. Okay, so where's my little stylus? Here's a stylus. Okay, there's many different styluses. This one doesn't have a very big end. Let me look in my drawer and see. Oh, here's another one. That one's small too. Okay, I have many different styluses somewhere. Oh my goodness. Where's a good size one? Okay. All right. So that's too small too. You know what, guys? I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush. Which one? Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush. Just barely. Okay, so this will be for the black for the eyes. Okay, there's one. I'm not dipping it down in there a lot. Okay, so I just want a little bit of paint on there. I don't want a big puddle. Okay, there we go. So there's the eyeballs. Okay, and then just wipe off the end. Wipe the end off of that. And then I can do little white dots on the cheekies. Okay, so I just take my stylus, and there's one, and there's two. Okay, now let's dry this, and we'll glue it together, and we'll let it sit. Okay, this is going to sit on the shelf. This is a shelf sitter. We have ornaments still to do. Okay, the ornaments will bring in the big board. All right, and I do need to turn my glue gun on because I need to glue on a little piece of jute that is a bow. Okay, let's dry this. I think Oh no, they're there. I thought that maybe my comments had quit. Can somebody just say hi or something? I felt like maybe the comments had stopped, but it might just be that you guys are just watching. Maybe you're multitasking like I do a lot of the time. Okay, tell me this. Should I do a silver star? So the Let Freedom ring is all white. Should I grab silver and do a silver star? I'm kind of feeling like I should. Or let's see, do I have silver here? I have gold. How about gold? Let's do a gold star. I feel like we just need to do it. I feel like we need to do it here. Okay. Yeah, I think in my opinion, it needs to be gold or silver, and I have gold right there. Thank you. Yes, I know you guys are busy multitasking, doing multiple things at one time, just like I do. And I was like, okay, there's no comments. It's just life, you know. It's a busy Saturday afternoon before Mother's Day. We have a lot going on here tomorrow. Hubby is cooking. He bought steaks. I can't remember what he got for tonight. He got special food for tonight for me. Yep. So pretty exciting. Once in a while he'll cook a really, really good dinner for me, and he'll make lots of leftovers. Okay, so there, gold star. Okay, that looks cute like that. My problem is that I didn't put my heat press away, so my brushes are on top of the heat press and it's kind of often on the side. Okay, let's dry this really quickly and let's glue this one together, and you can see how cute they are. If you want to do something on the white stars, you definitely could do something different on the white stars so that it was glittery. Where is that one? Where's that one? I don't see it on my shelf. I'm looking for the one that was like just a clear glitter. I don't see it. Okay, so let's glue these together. Remember, this was the back. Okay, so this fits right in here. That's where those wings go, is right in there. So that's the back. Okay, and then we're gonna ink these really quick though before we glue everything on. We're gonna ink it really quick. Then the halo is gonna go right there. Okay, so let's ink these before we glue it together. This is just part of this whole stack. This goes on top of that, so that doesn't need ink. Get back here, little bead. We need those beads. Okay, so take your ink pad and just ink your edges. I love these ink pads. This is Memento Luxe brand. Well, that's the name of it. So I don't know if that's the brand. What is the brand? Brand is... can't spell. It's a Japanese name. Okay, so this says Memento Luxe, and then the color is Espresso Truffle. So I love using these. They're really easy. So I do have the crayons that I can use, but I prefer this. I feel like these little ink pads are great. It makes it really easy. It's really quick. Okay, so do you hear the dogs? They are getting into so much trouble. I'm not going to ink my words. I'm not going to ink my stars. Okay, those stars actually have kind of a direction that they go in. If you're trying to put it in and it doesn't fit really nicely, you probably need to turn it another click to the next side. Just turn it like a rotation. All right, there's my heart, and then let's do the hands. And we're going to glue this one together, and then we are going to do the ornaments just because I want them for my tree. And I have other little ornaments to do. Guys, I just run out of time. And I do need to do some Chalk Couture stuff. I'm like, hey, I need to do more things with the Chalk Couture transfers. Like all the sales stuff that we just did, I need to do projects. Some of those, I'm going through them as I'm listing them for sale, and I'm like... I haven't even done a project with this yet for you guys. So we will be doing projects. So don't stress. I know a lot of you purchased stuff today, and those invoices are not even going to be started until Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to leave the sale open because it really needs to be open for a while. Okay, I said I was going to plug in my glue gun. Why am I not seeing it? I am not finding my glue gun. Where is it? Where'd it go? That is funny. Guys, I am looking for my glue gun and it's not down here. It's probably under something. I see a cord. Let me pull the cord. Aha. I found it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me plug it in. And it's been like stepped on or something. Holy cow. Holy cow, guys. All right. Let me just try to get that plugged in. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, because we're going to tie a little bow. And guess who took off with my first one? So I have these pieces of jute. I usually will just kind of tie them in a little round thing to group them together. And then this one was for here. And I look over and I'm like, it's missing. Well, you know that Miss Marley probably grabbed it. She probably is going to poop out pieces of jute. That dog. So I had something scary happen last night, but I think it's going to be okay. So we bought the little greenies for the dogs. Guess what? They have blueberry. And Chloe absolutely loves blueberry. We have our favorite little treats that the dogs get that are really supposed to be really nutritious, and our vet recommends them, but they haven't come in the mail yet. So I was waiting, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to see what they have at Target or Walmart, and I'm just going to get just a small thing. So I got some of the greenies, and just Chloe loves blueberries so much. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a blueberry flavored ones. And so I did that. Guess what? She swallowed it instead of chewing it. So then I was freaking out reading the thing that it says it could be fatal. But I think what they meant was they could choke on it. So I'm hoping that she doesn't have any tummy issues with that. My granddaughter that's a vet tech, I asked her and she said, just watch and make sure she's still going potty and eating. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she just scarfed it up. She just ate that whole thing really quickly. Okay, let me stand up and get that in place. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and then this is going to go on here and we'll get all of our little stars in there. Let's move that to the side. Isn't this just so cute? She is adorable. I love her. Love our angels. So there's a Christmas version going to come out. I'm kind of thinking that, you know what, maybe I'll do some Christmas things for our Chocathon. Why not, right? It doesn't ever hurt. As a crafter, I would make Christmas stuff year round because here's the thing. We used to do wholesale Christmas ornaments, so it doesn't bother me to be doing Christmas stuff in January, February, March. Okay, I can't get the lid on single-handed. Okay, I'm not going to put a smile on here. If you want to put a smile, you can. We always did when we created our ornaments. We always put a smile on our angels, but the reason I'm not is because not everybody can do that themselves, and it will look fine without the smile. I'm putting just a touch of glue in each of the little holes, okay? So then I'm going to fit my stars in. Okay, that might take a moment. It might take a minute because there is a certain direction that they go. If they don't easily go in, just turn it, okay? So they will fit in really easily, okay? Unless you got a lot of paint in there. So you'll hit, see, just like that. So you're going to see that if you just turn around, you will find the correct angle. It's always going to be the last one they try, right? Oh, of course it would be the last one because that makes sense. So you will see that they go, like they're not completely 100% the same. So you're going to turn until it fits like that. The center is open because there's going to be a heart there. Okay, so just turn your little stars. And we need a Canadian one. I'm going to tell her we need a Canadian one. So I guess it could be like, we could put maple leaves in there, right? I think it would be cute with maple leaves. Could we do maple leaves, Karen? That would be kind of cute to do maple leaves. I'll ask for a Canadian version. And we'll see what we get. We will see what we get because that would be a lot of fun. Okay. I think I've turned this every which way. Why is it not going? Well, I know that they all fit. Yep, they're all... You just have to keep turning it, Darlene, until it goes, right? I know. This is the boring part. The gluing together is the boring part. But we are going to paint. We're still going to paint some more ornaments, or some ornaments. So if you want to come back and watch the replay so you can fast forward through it, you don't break my heart, you know. I totally get it. We all have busy lives, and you know what? Sometimes it's not fun to sit and watch somebody try to glue things. Come on. I know you're going to work. I just have to get the right... I know. Maybe I'll try a different one. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Guys, I think I've tried every angle, and it's not wanting to go. And I'm getting glue on the thing. Let's try it over here. Maybe they're just a little bit different. They shouldn't be. They should all be identical. Yeah, have you ever had trouble like that where you're trying to fit a, there we go, trying to fit a round, or how does that saying go? A square in a round hole? Is that what it's, tell me the saying, guys. Someone help me. Someone help me out with my saying, because I'm not, there we go. All right. Okay, so I love this person's designs. This is not my original design, but I've done a version of this for like 30 plus years, and it's kind of funny because I'll tell the story that I used to work out of different books, tool painting books forever. And when I saw this lady creating things online, I was like, she's stealing ideas from this other person. No, it was the same person. Okay, so now stand it up and make sure that it's even on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You want it all to be even so that it will stand. Oh, good. And she stands. She does stand. Okay. All right. Square peg in a round hole. Yes. I know, square peg in a round hole. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I feel like I'm trying to do. Okay, now you just glue this on. Okay, like I said, if you want to do a smile, you absolutely can do that on there. Okay. Alrighty. I was looking at the time. I just heard the door closed from outside. Hubby's probably going to be starting dinner soon. He'll probably be coming in going, should I start dinner or shouldn't I? Are you done? Are you almost done? All right. Okay, so there's the hands. And then very last thing, we'll be putting this on. And then we're going to do our little ornaments. And they're basically the same. So if you watch this, you can do, the ornaments are a little, each one's just a little different. I'm not going to say they're all the same because it's not. Okay, so okay, line it up. There is scoring there. How about that, guys? Isn't she just adorable? She is the cutest ever. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to do the ornaments. You said the opposite. You know what? It's like a round peg in a square hole, a square peg in a round hole. Guys, we all know. Okay, oh, she needs her little bow. Okay, this was her little bow. I did get the... I know! Isn't she sweet? She is adorable and super easy. I think that I'm going to be making a lot of versions. But like I said, this is identical to one that we've made. Almost identical. Almost identical to one that we've made for many, many moons for our craft shows. So I absolutely love her. Wouldn't she be cute just holding a gingerbread? And do the wings differently. Like do the dress red. And do the wings like gingerbread color speckled. I'm still going to speckle her. I am going to do that. Oh, then Darlene, if you're going to speckle her, do not glue that on. I just saved myself. Okay, so gluing this on will be the last thing. Okay, so we'll speckle first, but we'll do all the other ornaments and we can speckle at one time. Thank you. I know, I love it. Okay, so we're going to just set that there. She's going to be just right there, just like this. Okay, gonna put her up there. We're gonna bring in the ornaments. And I have little beads and I have ribbon because yes, we do have ribbon year round. That is for Christmas stuff. Always, always, always. And jute. Thank you. I know, I love it. If you love it, give me some hearts so that Facebook knows. Facebook knows that you love it, because when you do that, they show it more to more people. And when they show it to more people, then we get more people on our page and my business thrives. So if you don't mind giving me hearts, I would love that. I would love some hearts. And also, if you're not a designer with Chocateur, I would love if you would sprinkle the video. Okay, I'm getting all this stuff off that's not supposed to be on there. Okay, this is our big board. So this is our Let's Get Serious and Paint board. And let's just bring in all of our little angels. Okay, so this one basically is the same. However, what I did was I didn't want to paint all these because these are single layer as far as the design part. Let's put this down here. I'm just going to keep everything in a row. I'm going to try to. Anyways, we'll see how that works. So she had the stars so that you would paint the individual stars. I can't do that. Okay, so I cut out stars that we're going to glue on there. Okay, so we're going to glue stars on. That will be easier for all of us. We don't need to be painting the little stars on there. That just doesn't work for you or for me. Okay, so this one is basically the same. It says Let Freedom Ring, but it's an ornament. Okay, so we're just going to put all the stuff right here. So if you watched me do the other one, you can paint this one. Let me go a little bit smaller here so you can see the whole thing, and I'll be pushing this up and not pushing that off. I might need to go just a little bit smaller too. Okay, Tina, we'll catch you on the replay. Let me just see. Oh, okay, it'll go just a tiny bit smaller. There we go. Okay, I don't want to push these off the edge. Okay, so this one is like a Statue of Liberty one. She is holding a torch and she has a book that says 1776. If you purchase this this file, it didn't come with the 1776 on it. I need to contact the designer and get her to fix that. But I was able to fix mine because I know how to do that. Okay, so I'm trying to keep everything in a row so that, and there's little stars in here. So these have little tiny stars that fall out. And we'll just go back and forth on what paint colors we need to paint. Okay, so let's put this down at the bottom, and all these little stars that go with it are right here. Yeah, there's a bazillion things to paint, but honestly, it will actually go pretty quickly because when we're painting all the same colors that we need to paint, we'll be doing like all the yellow. Yeah, painting 3 is quicker than painting 1, 1, 1. Okay, do you know what I mean? When you assembly line paint, it's going to be quicker for you. Okay, and this is going to be white. Okay, now this one is like a Liberty Bell, and it says Liberty on it. And her dress is all striped. Okay, so each one has a little bit different things with it. Let me just... Okay. It's like I'm running out of room, but you know what? I really am not. There's still a lot of room on this board. Okay, hands, and then the word Liberty. I have some stars in my hands that go right there, and then this star. Okay. All right, so let's start painting. There's a lot to paint. Okay, let's just start at the top. So we'll just start at the top corner and work down. The top corner, it might be hard for you to see, but the top corner I have the yellow star part. Okay, so let me just grab that paintbrush. I have all my paintbrushes here with the same colors. I'll only need a couple of additional colors. Okay, so go ahead and do all these guys. That will probably be enough to do everything. Okay, so this is the top of the head, the star part, just like on the other one, the sitter. Okay, just like that. All right, yeah, just like that. Okay, it's a little warm in here. I might have to go click the air conditioning down. I honestly, I need to install the app on my phone because there's times when I'm in my back room and I'm like, ooh, I wish it was a little bit warmer, or I wish it was a little bit colder. We try to keep our temperature within 10 degrees all the time because of the lasers. Even when you're not using them, you don't want your laser to get too cold and you don't want it to get too hot. It needs to be in a room that is climate controlled. All right. So there's that. So the book part is a grayish color, and so is this. But the top part is yellow. Let me do the yellow. The flame part is yellow. Let me just do that. And the book is gray. Okay. So let me get my gray. I haven't used gray yet. So gray is slate gray. Isn't this fun? I love this. I know there's these are basically the same as the standing one. Okay, so if you saw the standing one, you saw this one, you don't have to watch this other one. You can come back and watch the replay. All right, a little bit of gray. So slate gray, a little bit of gray, a little bit will do you. You had a relaxing day watching crafting videos, and now my most favorite crafter finish. Aw, you were so sweet. You're so sweet. You know, I love to watch other people crafting too. You would think that we just don't because we do so much, but I love it. Okay, I'm just kind of going sideways because I don't want to fill in those words, or I'm sorry, those numbers. You would think that we would have had enough by the time that the day's over, but nope. I love watching people. All right, there we go. Okay, woo. Guys, hang tight for just a second. I'm going to go turn the air conditioning on just a click. All right, so hang tight for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. I'll be right back. It's getting hot. All right. Okay, it should click on in a moment. Un momento, and I should be getting cool air in here, and I'll probably be going, oh, I need to turn it off. Okay, let me take a look at these. I think that, okay, this one I'm going to do it white, and then this one's going to be gray, and then this one's going to be white. Okay, so, oh yeah, air's on already. When you're 3D printing, it has to be between 70 and 80 degrees. Yes. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? So that's exactly, it cannot be over 80 degrees when I am running the laser. We learned that a long time ago. So when I first got my laser, I did work for Capitol Records, which was crazy. I just happened to get the job. I was recommended by, I have Epilogue lasers, and I was recommended by them to do the job for Capitol Records. And so I was engraving drumsticks for a couple of concerts. And that's when we found that, hey, even just engraving stuff like that, the room temperature, it gets hot really fast. Okay, here is, we're going to do white on the background of this. There we go. Oh, yay. Air conditioning's on. Okay, then we'll go back and we'll do the stripes. Okay, just like we did before. Okay, so we're going to do everything that is white. I think we got everything that is gray now. I think. Okay, so these words are white, just like before, and we'll do the star. We'll do the star in gold, like we did before. And then we have a lot of other stars too that are white. Okay, so all these little stars are white. All of these. Oops, it's not stuck down all the way. You started 11 a.m. till now. Oh wow! And what time is it now there? Because you're all the way on the other coast. Are you Eastern time, Karen? I can't even remember which. But you're always up late. I'm talking to her at 10 o'clock at night, and she's still up. Are you Eastern time? That's so funny. But I'm a night owl, so a lot of times you'll see me post and it's 2 o'clock here, so that means it's like 5 o'clock in some areas. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so Liberty is red, so we leave that. These stars are white. And what else? Okay, I think that's it. That's all that's white. Your Eastern time. Okay. Deb says, you wish you had AC. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't need it very often. Well, we didn't have AC back in the room that I that I first started lasering in, and I had to get it pretty quickly because it just doesn't work. You have to have it, or you'll damage your machinery. So I had to invest in a wall unit that didn't work very well. So there were times when I just had to shut it down, you know. And okay, this one's red. I'm looking to see what is red. Okay, this is red. Oh, I needed to paint this dress white because we have to do the stripes. There's a lot of red stripes on here, so we're going to be painting a lot of red stripes. So yeah, I would have to just shut it down because you don't want to damage your laser by running it when it's too hot. It just doesn't work for it. Okay. This star is blue. Okay, so we have light blue. Just making sure that I have everything. I do need to paint. This is going to be white. I probably have enough. Oops. I got a little bit on the face. That's okay. So all this here is white. And we'll go back and we'll do the red stripes. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, keep going. Hi, Shelly. How are you? We are painting little patriotic angels. We got done with this one. This is a little shelf sitter. So we did this one already. It just sits on a shelf. It'll have its little bow glued onto it. So yeah, I want to make sure that it's. If you ever have it where it leans, if you have it where it doesn't sit straight, you can always put a little bit of glue there to make it even it out. You know. No, she sits okay. All right, so we're gonna put the bow on her after we speckle. All right, let's do our. Should we do our hands? No. Let's see. What color does this need to be? This one needs to be dark blue. So we need our bright blue. Okay, so it's bright blue. Thank you. I know I'm having fun with it. I am having a lot of fun. Are you guys having a good day? What have you been doing, Shelly? Anything fun? Anything that I would want to be doing? I know some of my friends had a craft show today at the Bernardo Winery. I did not make it up there to that. I usually don't make it to all the other shows. It's hard when you do craft shows. You don't always want to go hang out at other shows, even though it would be nice to go support your friends there. Okay, I don't have to go all the way to the bottom. There's feet there. Okay, so this is light blue. This one's going to be dark blue over here. Okay, and then a light blue dress and light blue bottom. Our star here is light blue. Oh, red for the Liberty. Let's paint that. So I'm just going back and forth, making sure I have all my colors. I have lots of red stripes to do. Okay, so let's do our light blue, and then we'll get out our small brush and do all of the feet and all of that. So light blue. You know what? I chose a different light blue because my other blue was almost gone. So I chose Whispering Turquoise. It's kind of going to be a little different from what the other one was, what the baby blue was, but it will be fine. It will be close. So Whispering Turquoise. We'll see if we have to do 2 coats. It's kind of transparent. It's more transparent than I thought it would be. We'll see when we're all done if we have to do 2 coats. Sometimes light colors you have to, but sometimes you know what, you don't want to. Sometimes you just want to leave it how it is. Okay, this one's light blue, and then our star over here. Don't worry about the edges because there are hands that go right there. Okay, now we're going to do our hands and our face and all of that. We're going to bring in our little brush that we use for that. So we use this little brush here, and I have some. Do I have some there? No, I don't. Oh yeah. So hands and face and feet. Hands and face and feet. Let me get a little bit of my warm beige. Hi Janine, how are you? We are doing Patriotic Angels. We did our shelf sitter angel, and now we're doing Patriotic Angels. And then I have regular Christmas angels coming up. Charlotte, you've been sick for a few days. 5-year-old nomads. Oh, I'm sorry. Your highlight was shopping this sale today. Oh, good. Yay. I hope you got some good things. You know what? I need to dry this. That's going to need a second coat for sure. Let me dry this before I do up by the face. Okay, let me move that. I had a lot of good stuff. I did a good sale. So I'm glad that everybody got to grab stuff. I do need to do a second coat on that light blue. It's kind of transparent from what I would like it to be. No, I know just from the first hour that during the sale, and then the second hour, there's a lot of people that jumped on and grabbed stuff. I'm going to leave the sale open until Tuesday evening because there's some people that haven't been able to shop yet, and there's still a ton of stuff left. So there's still plenty. I had transfers, and they're newer transfers. So I had newer transfers. I had some kits, and I had, what else did I have? Some cutouts. Yeah, so that's good. Some surfaces. I know, I was just looking through everything going, ooh, I should do this and I should do that. So I just started grabbing stuff and giving you guys a little bit of a discount, which is always nice for you guys to have a discount, right? And for me to get some of it out so we can bring in new stuff. We do have new surfaces coming on Tuesday. So Monday we have our launch Love Live, as I have a hiccup. And so we're gonna see the new surfaces. There's 7 SKUs that are coming. Was the camera cutout kit on the special? No, because I didn't get any. The camera cutout kit wasn't. I did not purchase any, and they're getting more, so we can't cut it. So it wasn't on there. I purchased one to demo it, and then they were gone. So I think they're gone completely. I know. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard because with the cutouts, they only allowed us to get 2. And then if they still had some, then the next week we could get more. But a lot of stuff sold out right away. And then they said they're getting more in, so we can't cut them. All right, let's do the faces. I'm going to try to get right down there by the line. I'm just using an angle brush. Okay, so it's just a little craft angle brush. And this is warm beige. And we are just getting this. There we go. And then there's feet down here. There's hands right here. So we have hands, we have feet, we have faces that are all going to be with the warm beige. Okay. And I know it probably doesn't look like I'm even painting them, but I am. It's probably kind of blending in with the color of the wood. Yeah, I know, from a distance. Okay, and then we're going to do cheekies, we'll do eyeballs, we'll do just like we did with the sitter. Okay, so go ahead and do that right there. So I try to do the line next to whatever the outfit part, next to the dress, and then I will pull up, and I'll be really careful going across. Okay, I need to do feet on these 2. So there's a little piece that goes across here, so I don't have to be that careful. I can actually do it pretty quickly. Okay, we have one more over here to do. I'm just kind of making sure I go back. If there's any lines as it's starting to dry, I'll just kind of run my brush across it and get any of those lines out. You don't want there to be streaky lines on it. You can base coat it with white first if you want to. That definitely does help a lot when you have a transparent color. But it will be fine. And we're going to speckle the heck out of these. These are little chubby angels, and I love them. I love the little chubbies. Probably because I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, there's me. Oh my goodness. So I can see Tony watching. Hi, Tony. Oh, Billy, thank you. These are little Patriotic Angels. Can you cut the bees? Nope, we can't cut the bees because they're coming back in stock. I know. They kind of, this was a whole new thing this time because they told us as soon as they go out of inventory, you can cut them. No, that wasn't true because they decided that because they went out of inventory so quickly that they would order more, and it's taking a while. Okay, I do need to kind of touch up on this torch part. I'm going to actually use a stylus. I got a little bit of the gray where it's not supposed to be, so I'm just going to open up my little jar here. I'm going to take some right from here, and I'm going to fix that. Yeah, that'll be the easiest way rather than trying to chase it back and forth. Sometimes a stylus, it's just really easy to just do that. Okay, let's dry this. And do I have stuff on me? Probably. Let's dry it, and then we're going to do stripes, and we have little polka dots here and there. So let's get it dry first, though. Yes, they look like bells. Exactly. Yep. That's what they're supposed to look like, a bell. So the Christmas ones, there's Christmas ones like this, and they do look like little bells, and it's really fun. I love it. So I try to keep everything in a line so that I know what goes with what, so you're not having to guess. Okay, I do want to do that little, the little star on the Let Freedom ring. I'm going to do that with my gold. I have gold right here. So I'm going to bring that up. Remember, we did the star on the other one. So if you're just coming on, we have a shelf sitter that is just like one of these guys. I have a puppy at my feet. What are you doing down there? What are you doing? It's like a zoo here. It's kind of like toddlers, right? They are like toddlers. Okay, let me get my red brush. Okay, we're going to do stripes. And I'm going to just push this up a little bit. So I have a little bit of room down here. I'm going to push my cow over. I'm going to move this so I don't dump it off the end. I want to have just a little bit of room right here. I hope that you can see it. I'm going to do my stripes on the wings. Let's move this. Maybe that would be, let's just move it there so it stays with it. Let's do our stripes on the wings. Okay, so I can probably do it pretty easy this way because it's smaller than the other one. So I can probably do it easy. I don't have to worry about the center part because that is where my little angel body is going to be. So this is just an angle brush that I'm using. An angle brush is exactly what that means. It's at an angle on the end. There's flat brushes that are flat on the end. This is an angle brush that is angled on the end. So if you want to see what I mean, can you see it said an angle? So that's what I mean by an angle brush. So this is just the stripe. So you don't have to do the center. If you want to do the center, go ahead, but you don't need to because it's not going to show. Okay, so it's the sides of the wings are going to show. Okay, so let's turn it upside down. Let's get this. So always at the top one is red. Okay, so we're going to start this. This is the top, even though I have it upside down, it looks like it's the bottom. It is the top one, the top stripe. No. All right. Okay, next. Who has things going on tomorrow? What are you guys doing tomorrow? We have family coming over. Hubby's cooking tomorrow night. Kiddos are coming over. We usually do breakfast, but you know what? Dinner is fine. Dinner actually is better for me. I can sleep in a little bit. I will. I'll sleep in just a little bit. This morning I did. I got up at 9, which is, that's usually not like me. Okay, there's one more right there. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. So let's put that back up where it goes. Okay. This bottom part right here, it just has a couple of dots on it. It doesn't have a lot. So let's do the little dots. I'll show you where they go. So you're going to take your little stylus. We're going to use a small stylus, and we're going to do little dots. This one only has dots. Has dots like right here. You can do what you want. If you want to do a different pattern, you certainly can. But this one, this is the only thing on here. Okay. So then our next one is this one. So the wings right here. Okay. And then we'll do this dress. Okay. So we have a lot of stripes to do. This side is just going to be, oh, you know what? This background is actually blue. It's a good thing I looked there. So that background on that side is blue. And it has a white star that goes over it. Okay, so we're going to paint that blue, just like a flag, right? So there's our blue, and the blue that we used was bright blue. There's lots of blues. If you want to use a navy blue, you can use the dark navy blue. Okay, so I'm going to turn this and I'm going to do my stripes. It'll be easier for me to do it upside down. It will be easier this way. And I probably should do the top one and come down, but you know what? It will be fine. Being left-handed, you are used to trying to keep your hand out of the way. Like when you're writing and you don't want to smear what you're writing, when I'm personalizing, I have to kind of hold my hand up, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of used to that, having to hold it up and to the side. And for right now, I don't have a shaky hand. You could use a marker too. If you want to use markers to do this, you totally can do that. And only part of this shows. Okay, so this is the wing behind the angel. We're going to glue all these together and we're going to put a little bow on it. So this goes behind the angel. Most of it's not going to show. There's only a little bit that sticks out. Okay. All right, so there we go. So there's that. That goes with that one. Now we have this dress. So we'll do this dress. If anybody has questions, go ahead and pop them in there. I would love to answer your questions. I'm going to turn it to the side. Okay, so red, 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 red. So I know which ones are red. And just turn it however it's easiest for you to get that line there. And don't worry, guys. It is not a big deal. If you are not perfect, don't worry. No one is, right? There's only one person. And he's not on this earth anymore, right? There's only one person that's perfect. Turn it around to get your other side of that line. Just like that. If you need to use a smaller brush, use a smaller brush. Okay, but don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff, guys. All small stuff. All right. So it's okay if you go over the line. No one's gonna know. No one knows how it's supposed to be except for you, right? Don't tell people. Don't say I did good, but. No, there are no I did good buts. We want to make sure that you are proud of what you make. Okay? We don't have to beat ourselves up and say, oh, and pick our project apart. I did this wrong. I did that wrong. Don't do that. Okay? Sometimes I'll show you a fault that I have in it because I want to show you how to fix something. Okay? I don't show it because I'm not proud of what I did or that I feel like I did a bad job. There might have been a project once or twice that I was like, oh boy, that one really was bad. That one I should not have done. You know, there's only been a couple of projects the whole time that I've been doing this that I'm like, ooh, I'm not so proud of that one. But you know what? It's okay because somebody will love it, and they always do. They always love it. There's always somebody. Okay, we still have to do the cheeky weekies and the eyeballs. Okay, so this is the last stripe. And then I'll take another peek and I'll make sure because you know, you know how I am. You know that things can happen and I miss something, right? All right, so like I said, this project's long. If you can't hang in till the end, don't worry. There's always the replay. Always, always the replay, guys. So feel free to do whatever you need to do. I don't feel bad ever. I know there's a ton of people that watch the replays because my live is always on at 6:30 in the morning. Who's up that early? Not very many people unless you're in a different time zone. Okay, so let's dry these. And oh, you know what else? We have to do polka dots on here. This one has a lot of polka dots. So this one has white polka dots. I'm going to grab my little stylus and we're going to put white polka dots on this one. Okay, and then we'll dry. And then we'll do cheeks. Okay, so grab your little stylus. The stylus just has little pointy ends on it. And we're just going to do little dots here and there and everywhere. Here, there, everywhere. And there, and here and there. I'm trying not to do a pattern, but it's ended up kind of being a pattern. So maybe it's best to do that. I'm like 2 lines and then a dot, 2 lines, no, two there and then a dot, 2 there and then a dot. All right. Okay, looks good. I don't want to keep adding anymore except for right there. You can keep adding and then it's just, there's too much. Okay, so let's dry this and then we'll do our cheeks. What are you doing, little miss? What are you doing, huh? What do you have? Come here. Come here. What do you have in your mouth? Sorry, guys. Hello. Hello. No. Piece of wood. Now you have to say hi. Now you have to say hello. Now you have to say hello, Missy. Okay, here. This is what you get. This is what you get for doing that. Say hi. Say hello, everybody. Look it. I grabbed a piece of wood from my mama. She had a little sliver in her mouth. What are you doing yet? Why you eat that? Okay, Miss Marley. All right, you're gonna get down. No more getting stuff off the ground. She is so hilarious. She makes me crack up all day long. She's just the funniest. And Chloe, oh gosh, you know. Chloe makes me laugh too, but Miss Marley, what are we doing under there? No, don't get the ribbon. There's little bits of ribbon that fell. She gets a lot of what do I want to say? A lot of roughage in her diet. We're gonna try this, and then we're going to do our cheeks and our eyeballs. Okay, so I just want to dry a little bit. We'll do our cheeks and our eyeballs. Isn't she funny? She's hilarious. I just love her to death. Okay, I am going to ink my edges because that's how I like my stuff to be. I want to make sure those little dots are as dry as can be before I ink them. I want to make sure all this stuff is dry. We'll dry again after we do the cheeks. We'll dry a little bit more. All right. Okay. Hi, Kayleen. Hi, Nona. Hi, Kimber. I can see people that are watching. All right. These aren't completely dry, so don't think they are. We're going to do the cheeks, and then we will do our eyeballs. These are too big, I think. Let me see. I have another one. Okay, this one's a better size. There's two different sizes. These are Martha Stewart, but there are little daubers that are available still. I think this smaller one's a better one. That one's too big. So I used kind of a mauve color. It is actually blush pink is the color. So it looks like Marvelous, like our chalk paste Marvelous. Okay, I know I'm still alive. Are you guys still alive? Who's alive out there? Tell me what's your favorite what is your favorite food to have on Mother's Day or a holiday like that? Tell me what your favorite is. We're having steak tomorrow. I wanted to have crab today, but Costco failed me. No crab available. What's up with that? Any seafood lovers out there? I love crab and shrimp, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know what he has for tonight. I don't remember. Maybe just hamburgers. I am absolutely fine with that because then there'll be a whole bunch for later. Okay, so what I do, I dab it in the paint. I put it on here to get a little bit off, and then I put it back onto here and I twist. Okay, so I'm just twisting with my fingers. Okay, now I'm gonna do eyeballs, and then we'll dry. Okay, and then I will do like a little tiny white dot in the cheeky weekies, lobster and shrimp, seafood. Oh, I love seafood too. Seafood is the best, right, guys? I don't know. It's one of my favorites. Sometimes when I have to DoorDash milk because I forgot to have it for breakfast, to have it for the next morning with my coffee. I'm gonna get a little more black in there. That one's kind of dried up. I will DoorDash a bag of the frozen shrimp, but it's not the same. It's not the same when you get the nice big shrimp. Costco will have that on sale a couple times a year. They'll have the great big shrimp. That's what I like. Yeah, but I need to go down to, well, you know what? He might have went down to the seafood place down by the ocean too, because a lot of times he'll go down there and there's stuff that's fresh, that's just come in. Okay, my eyeballs. My eyeballs are not completely round. It's okay. I'm not gonna cry. All right, let me do this. Let's dry that. Okay. I want the eyeballs to be dry. Lobster and eel. Eel? Really? I haven't had eel before. Oh, you should come see me. Yes, definitely. Go catch some fresh crab. I would love to do that. Definitely. I know. We have got lobster here, fresh lobster, but not crab. Okay, I'm going to dry those a little bit more because I do have to ink my edges. Yeah, sometimes he'll go lobstering, but it's a lot of work to do the lobster traps. He actually sold all his lobster traps because he doesn't have his boat anymore. Okay, let's do our little white dot. Hi, Doris. How are you? We had salmon recently when we were up in Idaho. My sister Dorothy bought salmon and we had that. That was really good. Salmon's one of my favorites too because you can have it frozen and it's still good. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna dry this. We're making these for your birthday. We're doing a birthday celebration. My sister Doris, her birthday is on 4th of July. So, all right. We're going to be starting to assemble, and then we will speckle, and then we'll make these into ornaments. So if you guys are, oh, let's see. Nope. First, let's ink. First, let's ink. Okay, so going to do our ink, and I'm going to do it around the feet. I don't have to do it around this bottom part because that has something on it. Okay, so that has a little thing across it. We'll just take our pieces off one by one and let's do this. I wish I had a great big table. I need a bigger craft area. Yep, it's really hard sometimes. I'm limited. Look at how small this is. I wish I had it at least twice this big so I could put other things out to the side. Yeah, but it's okay. You know what? We may do, right? I have stuff on the floor. I have stuff on this table. There's a little table that's right to the side of me there. I have stuff there. You know, we do the best we can do, right? We don't always have a big area to do this. You know, sometimes we just have to make do with what we have and be happy and be grateful and not complain, right? I don't want to be a complainer or a whiner. Your son's birthday is 4th of July, so you call him your American baby. Awesome. That's really cool. So, yeah, my sister is 4th of July, my dad is Halloween. And my mother-in-law, who, she's up in Oregon, one of my mother-in-laws, she is a Valentine's baby. Yeah. I think Melissa's birthday is Halloween also. It's kind of funny. I know several people that have Halloween birthdays. Their mama must have had the baby scared out of them. Okay, I'm just quickly inking everything. Then we're going to start gluing together. I don't necessarily have to do the bottom part because that is behind the angel. So I'm not going to do the words. I'm definitely not doing stars because that would be just a little ridiculous. I am doing hands because it helps them stand out so that you can see them better. They don't just blend in with everything. So what I do, I just kind of turn it. So I have it in my hand and I'm just turning the little item while I hold the ink pad just in one like area. So see what I do? I'll just be turning my whole project with my fingers, rotating the project and keeping the ink pad right there. It just makes it easy and fast. I'm all about how fast can we do this project to get it done. Or like when it's because we used to do wholesale. And so if you're doing wholesale, you best be a fast painter because you're not going to make any money if you are a slow painter and you're sitting there taking your time doing everything. You have to paint quickly. Doing wholesale, you don't make a ton of money unless you were a fast painter, and we could paint and base coat things so quickly, a whole entire sheet of ornaments in no time. And then the detail part always took a long time. Okay, this goes down at the bottom on these guys. All right, so gluing together is going to take a bit of time, so you got to either have your patience or you got to come back and watch the replay and do fast forward. Okay. I give you permission. It doesn't break my heart. I understand everybody's time is valuable. Okay, so we all we all have our things that, I already did that one. I'm like, it's already done. Our time is very valuable. So guys, if you don't ever feel bad, if you have to leave and go walk the dog, or you have to go get groceries, cook dinner, don't ever worry. Don't stress. I don't stress. Okay, so the ink that I use is the Memento Luxe, and it's Espresso Truffle. I get it from Amazon. And now we're just going to start gluing. Now remember, I put everything basically in lines, but I'm also going to check my little cheat sheet over here to make sure that everything is okay. So I'm just going to scooch that up, and let's dry fit. Let's dry fit some pieces together and make sure that nothing moved and jumped to another little column. Okay, so those go there. That goes there, Liberty, and the hands, and then a star on each side. Okay, so that's that one. Like I said, if you want to put a smile on yours, you can do that. Look how cute that is. I'm going to get them basically, I'll get them all together like that, and then we'll start gluing. This one, I'm not going to put the stars in. I don't put the stars into little holes like that until I have glue, because it doesn't make sense to do that. Okay, there it goes behind. This goes behind. Okay, and then we have two stars. No, it just has one, right like that. Okay, so that is, did I do it right? Oh, I'm like, what else does it have? It has the torch, and it has this, and then there's hands. Okay, so a hand there and a hand there. Okay, so there's that one, basically. That's what that one is. Now this one, right? So this one, all these stars go on the dress. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stars. Instead of cutting it so that they fell through, because that doesn't make sense, and it's only a single layer, I just cut them out. So they're all going to just go on here. It is scored, so you know exactly where it goes. Okay, so I'm just kind of roughly laying it on there. We'll go back and we'll glue all of this together. Here are the wings that go behind there. So just always, always, always dry fit like this, okay, so that you make sure you didn't miss anything. I could go, oh, those are the wrong colors, you know. You want to make sure that you do that before you're gluing one or two of them together, and then we will speckle before we put anything else on them. Okay, this can go down here. I need to clean my area. I have stuff on the floor now. It's overflowing my trash can. Aren't these cute? So now we can start putting them together. I'm going to scooch them up, and I'm going to do my little thing in closer so that you can see better. Okay, so we'll go in just a little bit. Aren't they just so cute? That's Stubby barking. Stubby! Hey, Stubby, come here. Tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. He's so funny. Okay, so what I would suggest to do is I would do the wings and the little halo part, or hair, whatever you want to call it, the little star at the top. You're going to do that first. Okay, I'm going to put a little dot of glue for the stars, and then we're just going to lay this right down on it. Okay, so you can see where it's scored. You can easily put this right on here where it's scored, and then this is going to slide right under there. It's going to line right up with the wings, okay, right like that. And then each of these stars, 1, 2, okay. Now we're going to lift this up. Let's put, I was like trying to get the lid off, and the lid's off. We're going to put that right there. We'll go back and make sure nothing moved, okay. So this little thing that says Liberty, you can use your finger to put a little bit of glue here and there. You don't need a ton. Okay, that's going to go right on there. And then a little bit for each of your hands. 1, 2. Okay, we are looking for more people to come to our little crafty thing for ChalkCon. Okay, even people that are non-designers that want to come and hang out and do craft stuff with us. We have a beach house for 4 days in Ocean Beach, and it's the cutest little thing. It's not a big one. It's not huge. Okay, that's going to go right. Let me look at my, yeah, right there. Okay, okay, down a little bit because it's going to have a little bow there. Isn't that so cute? So if you're interested, or if you are a designer on another team, we are welcoming anybody that is with Chalk Couture or anybody that wants to come and craft with us. We do have a beach house for 4 days. And so if you are that person, just send me a message. Just send me a message, because we would love to have other people join us. Okay, we have room for other people, and even to stay the night, we have enough room for 2 more people. We actually can have up to 9, and then they have another property attached to it. So if we got more, we definitely could do that. Okay, I haven't posted these on Etsy yet. I wanted to take a picture. I was running behind because I was making sure I was supervising the sale and answering questions afterwards, because there was a couple of things that I had to change. One of them, the photos didn't post. I had to do that. I was trying to make sure that anybody that had questions, I was there for them. Okay, let's see our little torch there. So I didn't get this added to Etsy, but I will. That'll be my first priority when I'm done here. Okay, here's our little book that says 1776. Can somebody tell me what that means? Who knows? In 1776, something really important happened. Yeah. Oh, my sister's sending me a message. I sent Mom flowers. And she's sending me a picture, so I'll show you guys. Hopefully the flowers look good. You know, sometimes you just don't know when you do that. And I had them delivered today just because I wanted to make sure that they got there in time. Sometimes when you have Sunday deliveries, I actually had one cancel on me one time, and they were really apologetic, but then what? Okay, look how cute that is. That is so cute. We became a nation. Very good. Good job. I'm testing you guys, making sure that you know the importance. So, okay. You're coming down. Yay, Melissa. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Yeah, I'll get you all the information. I'll get you the link to the little beach house. It is the cutest darn thing. Okay, we're going to have the same issue with turning these the right direction. So they actually, like I said, they only go in one direction, the stars. It's just the way it is. You know, there we go. There's one. So we're going to have, now I will go back and I will make sure that everything is still lined up. I have lots of fun things planned. I'm so excited. It's right by the beach. It's 3 houses from the beach. It's not where I wanted it to be on Mission Beach, because we downsized how many people we had, and so to get one that was smaller, that was in our price range, I went to Ocean Beach, but it's not that far. Mission Beach is really fun to go walk along. It's like 5 minutes from there, basically. Help! Can I get an adult? There we go. I might need an adult to help me with this, guys. I'm telling you. Can I get an adult? My son used to say that. My youngest son, Kyle, he would just randomly for different things, he would say, "Can I get an adult?" And it just would crack me up. So I kind of have started saying that. I kind of have started saying that when I'm having a struggle like this, because you just have to keep turning them. Just turn them until they fit. Turn. What are the dates again? The dates are, let me look at my phone. I would love to have you there, sis, too. The dates are June 21st through the 27th. So arriving June 21st in the afternoon, and then leaving on the 27th, Tuesday in the morning, is when we're checking out of the thing. But you're welcome to be there anytime during that. We are really happy to just, to have people drop in. If you're a local in the area, we would love to have extras come and watch. And I'm going to have lots of crafty things there. And some of the other people that are coming are going to be bringing a little craft project to share. So if you want to do that as well, you can. You guys, these are going to be the death of me, these stars. These stars. Now let me go back to my phone. Yeah. Okay, so we will get together on those dates. Okay, yay. You guys, that one was a little difficult. Okay, let me make sure that we haven't moved it too much. Okay, I think it looks okay. I think we're still looking good. Alrighty. Now this one I have to glue all of the little stars on the dress. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to hand paint those. Who would want to hand paint them? So I just cut them out. I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna cut them out. Cut it out. Cut it out. So yeah, there is a second little studio on the property that they told us that we could rent if we have overflow of people. So, and it's not that expensive, guys. It's really crazy. It's like $150 a night for that one, for the extra one. And that's not bad for, and it'll sleep 4 people. That is not bad at all for this area. That's really good. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And then a tiny dot for glue on each of the stars. I like to use the Allen's Tacky glue just because it is forgiving. If I was to use super glue, I just can't hang with that because I am always moving stuff and it would be stuck in the wrong thing. So just kind of plop these on there. These don't have to be in a certain direction because the outline is just there. You're just going to put it right on there. This is going to go over at the heart. Whew, guys, this is a long project. Sorry. Sometimes I think I shouldn't do 2, but it's the weekend and I love to craft. And honestly, I could just sit there all day and just do projects. I really could. I could just create stuff all day long. Okay, now, let me make sure that we're still even. And then this is going to go on there. So, our hands, and then the freedom part, I'm just going to put just a touch of glue on there. Just a touch. Just a little bit. Doesn't need a lot. A little bit will do you. A little dab will do you. Honestly, it does, because it's not going to come off of there. You're not going to be picking at it. And then the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Who knows their Spanish? Okay, so I'm going to make sure that this is touching. I honestly should have a little star in the center to have that go onto, but I think as long as I have glue all the way to the top and all the way to the sides on all of these, then I'll be fine. I should have like a little center thing, but it's okay. All right, now we need to speckle, and then we're going to make these into ornaments. Isn't that cute? Those are so adorable. Oh my gosh. If you want to do a smile, go for it. You can do a smile. Oh, you sent flowers too, and she didn't know who sent what. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so let me see. Let's see. Oh, here are the flowers that you sent. They're pretty. Oh, look at, guys. Okay, so maybe she did figure it out. Let me see if I need to turn it. There we go. There. Whoops. Oh, where'd it go? Here's flowers. Okay, so that must be the one I sent, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's the one that you sent, Doris. You never know, right? Well, that was nice. I'll have to respond back to my older sister. That's from Dorothy, my older sister that lives up there. Okay, I think everything looks good. I don't think anything moved dramatically. I'm going to get in my paper. We're going to speckle. Okay, I have little glue strings on my fingers. I'm going to have to wash my hands really good. Okay, let's bring in our little speckling stuff. I need to just have a big sheet of something here. But this works, guys. It works. So this is our little speckling stuff that we just put down to just cover our table so that we don't make a big mess. We're going to speckle with black and white. That is what we do. That's what I've done forever. Okay, so here's some black and white right here. I just need a little bit of water. We'll put water in here. Oh, that's the one that I sent. It was. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, yeah, Janine put it down June 21st through 27th. Definitely. Thank you, Janine. Okay, I need a little bit of water. And then I'll need a paper towel. That's probably enough water for both. Okay, let me sit down. So to speckle it, you're going to need toothbrushes. Usually I do old ones. These ones are newer. It doesn't work as well. It doesn't. So an older toothbrush is perfect. Don't grab your hubby's toothbrush. He'll not be happy when he goes to brush his teeth and his teeth turn black. Okay, so dip your toothbrush in the water, then onto your paper towel, then into your paint, then onto your paper towel, and then a little bit of water, because these are newer toothbrushes that are really soft bristles. And then you're going to pull your finger across the bottom of the toothbrush. Move that, Darlene. And you're going to speckle. It's going to give you little teeny dots on here. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're going to get little teeny dots. You guys, I have to teach a class next week. On Friday. Do you think this would be fun for a class? Yeah, I actually have to teach a class. I keep forgetting about it. I'm teaching a class at a church, so I better show up. The ladies will be really upset. I think that just doing one of these would be really fun. And then maybe doing a little tiny Chocateur project. They wanted to do Chocateur, but you know what? It might be fun to do that. And they left it up to me to decide what to do. That probably would be perfect. Okay, and there's like a dozen of the ladies, so I think that would be a good project. Okay, dip it in the water, dip it in the black. Maybe they don't speckle theirs. maybe I don't have them speckle theirs, but because they might get out of hand. If you don't have the right amount of water, your dots will be really big. You can actually test it. Oops, that little hand's moving. You can test it on something. If you want to test it on a piece of paper, like a piece of typing paper, copy paper, you can do that to make sure that it's not too much. You can tap it onto your paper towel again to get some of it off. I like to have a really heavy coat or a heavy speckling. Okay, I love to have that. I'm going to go back and do a little bit more in white. That's actually, okay. Gonna use a different finger. And then we're gonna dry this and we'll be done. We can do it with that part. We're gonna make these into ornaments. I'll show you one. You don't have to sit through all of them. I'll move that out of the way. Okay, I'm trying to get stuff off my fingers. I'm gonna get a little bit of this water out of here so I don't dump it. Alrighty. I have lots of brushes to clean. That's why my brushes kind of get icky, because they've been sitting there for a while. Let's dry this really quickly. Aren't these so cute? These are adorable. There's a big dot right there. That's what I mean by speckling sometimes can get to be too much. There's like a big drop. It will be fine though. I love the speckling. Okay, it's almost dry. It dries really quickly, except for that little dot right there. Okay, so I have my glue gun plugged in so I can glue on bows. And then we're also going to put a hanger. And I'll just show you one of the hangers. You don't have to sit through all of them. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just like that. Okay, aren't they so cute? They are so adorable. I don't even know how I should put them because there's four. There's 3 ornaments in one. Okay, so this is going to stand up. So it'll stand just like that right on your shelf. Okay, so it stands. All right, and it has a little bow, and that's all it needs. And then it's done. That one's done. Oh, the internets keep going out. Oh gosh. Oh, you know what? This is the glue gun. I need to follow my cords again. Oh, I found the other glue gun. Okay, so this is the glue gun that broke. Remember when I broke my glue gun? This is the broken one. Yeah, that's okay, because all I have to do is I just need to push just a tiny bit of glue out. Remember when I pushed it? There we go. Okay, just a tiny bit right there. I broke that one, so that one just needs to go in the trash. My other one was hiding underneath there. Okay, so there's that. And then we have oh my goodness. Drink. All right. That's the end of that water. I hope that water was good. It's actually been there for a long time. Okay, I'm missing some of my things. They must have blown off the end. Maybe. Oh, here they are. Okay, so I have these small ones to do a small little bow. And then I have, I'm having a hard time here, guys. I have a little bit more water right there. So small ones to do little bows. And we'll just do one of these. It will be enough to show you. So tie your small bow for this. And then I'll show you how to do the bead at the top. Okay, so there's a little small bow. You just tie it like you tie a bow. Here's my scissors. Just like you tie your shoes. Trim it down a little bit. I know, aren't they fun? I love them. So we have Christmas ones too. These are the ones for 4th of July. There are Christmas ones as well. Okay, I need just a tiny dab of glue right there. And then I'll show you how to do the bow at the top. Here we go. Just a little tiny bit. You don't have to have a lot. Just put this down there quickly though, so that you can press it down in there. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to get one of these pieces. So this is the hanger that it hangs with. Okay, so it's going to hang with this. Oh, I feel it. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys. That was on my phone. I feel like I need to have a longer piece than that. I'm going to give you guys a longer piece. I feel like it needs to be longer than that. Okay, so it's going to go through here. I think you go from the bottom up. And then, yep, so you go from bottom up, and then you are going to go like this, and you're going to do your bow. We made this at Christmas time, so do it like you're doing a, what do I want to say? What kind of bow? Like the cancer awareness bow, okay? So like that. And then you're going to stick it in there, okay? We tried to do this the other day, and I was like, oh, it didn't work because I didn't do it right. So then that goes in there. If you don't want to do it like this, you can get back your bead. No escaping. You can tie a bow and glue it on there. Okay, so then you're going to pull this tight. Okay, so you're going to pull that tight, and then this bow is going to be right there. Okay, so that bow is going to be right there. Do you see what I'm saying? So you put your bow through there, and that bow's going to be right there. Okay, then you're going to trim it later. Well, we won't trim it yet. That's good just like that. Then you're going to thread your bead through. Okay, so your beads are going to be threaded through. That's why I kind of feel like this needs to be longer. I will what I'll do is I will do longer jute for you guys. Okay. And you might want to put some tape on here. Okay, you know how sometimes I'll tape this? I'm going to just twist it to put it through here. You might want to tape it to get it through here. I'm twisting it to go through the bead. Okay, does that make sense? I'm twisting it for it to go through. Okay, I'm going to pull the other end just like that, and then that's what's going to hold it right there. Okay, so then you're going to tie a knot. I'm going to go back and I'm going to make these longer, okay, because it's not long enough. It needs to be longer than this because I still need to tie the knot at the top. Okay, so I tied a knot there to keep that little bead right there, and then I'm going to tie a knot up here at the top. Okay, I didn't allow myself enough of this jute. You need to have a little bit more than that, I think. Yeah, that's really, it's not enough. Okay, so let me see if I can do it. Let me see. I might just leave this one for me. Okay, but I'm going to give you guys more of the jute because it's harder. It's harder to tie. So I'll give you extra. And let me look at their, yeah, theirs is a lot longer. Okay, so there, see how you have that right there? I'm gonna make it so that you can do that longer because that was a little difficult for me and I'm used to doing it. So then you're gonna trim your bow. Okay, we're gonna do little dovetails on here. Gonna trim your bow. These are not ideal scissors to use. My transfer trimmers, I've used them so much. They're not as sharp as they should be. Okay, so let me show you this now. So this one's completely done. So we did the bow. If you don't want to do it like that, you can just do a little string on there, okay? Totally up to you. You don't have to stress yourself out over it. But isn't that cute? I love that. I'm not going to make you sit through the others. I'll do all the others. I'll take pictures. I'll post this on Facebook. I absolutely love these guys. I think they turned out perfect. I'm really happy about how they turned out. I don't want to get too close. That was a little bit too close, huh? All right, guys. Okay, I'm going to put you up to me. How fun was that? I know it was long. I'm sorry. It was really long. Okay, so here's this. Yeah. Was it really 2 hours? You guys that hung in there, you hung in there a long time. Okay, and then this hangs like this. But like I said, I'm going to give you more jute. I'm going to go and I'm going to grab jute, and I will do it longer because it needs to be longer to hang easily on a Christmas tree. But they're so sweet. I absolutely love them. I think they're perfect for 4th of July or for any time. Memorial Day, right? Memorial Day is coming up. All right, there we go, guys. Okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging in here for 2 hours. Unplug my glue gun. I can't because I have to glue these on, but I will unplug it as soon as I glue these two ones on. All right. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow in the morning. No, wrong. Tomorrow's Sunday. Okay. So I'll be on a little bit early because we do have family coming for dinner. So I'll try to be on about 2 o'clock my time. I will shoot for earlier. All right. Love you guys. Bye.